Instead of hearing, oh, hey, come pick up your car, the first thing they tell you is literally, hey, we crashed your car. And I'm like, what? What do you mean you crashed my car? I'm literally looking at the damage right now, and this is just so dumb. And what makes me so upset is like, it wasn't even me that got into the accident. It was literally somebody else. And it makes it even worse that it was at the dealership. Like, come on, you guys. Like, what do you mean you guys crashed my car? The plan was to literally get an oil change, the tires rotated, a fuel system flush, and get the transmission service because I'm almost gonna hit the 70,000 mark, and I don't wanna wait for the 100K because I just wanna be more precautious and take care of my car. Very ironic for this video. He tells me that while they were bringing my car down from the lift, they didn't put the lift completely down on the ground. So when they were pulling my car out, my front bumper actually tugged on one of the corners and they cracked it. And I'm over here thinking like, all I can really say is okay. Like I don't know what to say in that moment because I'm trying to contain myself and try to kind of piece together what's going on. My Camry is dirty. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm very sorry. This should have never happened to her to begin with. Anyways, so he shows me on the FaceTime video that this is the corner that they messed up. Now, it's funny because he was literally trying to play this off as, oh, it's just a little scratch, it's not that big of a deal. You can tell they cracked the bumper here, and this was also them as well. And the little clip right here popped off, so we got that going on too. It just looks so ugly. Luckily, they didn't ruin my wheel or my tire. Granted, I didn't know what the damage was until that FaceTime call. And honestly, it's not that bad. It's just a plastic piece of the front bumper. And he tells me that they can replace it and get it fixed. But what he then tells me is that it's not actually gonna be the whole bumper. It's only gonna be this white part. So he said that they would only replace this part and get that painted, but it's gonna be difficult because they need to color match the pearl on here. At this point, I started getting irritated because I started realizing that this corner is gonna look brand new and it's only gonna remind me of an accident that I didn't even start and I wasn't even in. This just keeps getting better and better. So he asked me if there's anything in my car that I need to get out of. And I said, yeah, there's a few things because I was actually supposed to run errands today, but now I can't. And then I realized I needed my car for Saturday because I'm going to Formula Drift. And I'm not about to take my Hellcat or my Raptor because I have to park in a parking structure at the convention center. And I'm not about to leave my babies there. That's just the whole reason why I wanted to take my Camry because she's so discreet. This is just so irritating. So he says that I can have a loaner until my car is fixed. I said, all right, cool. What time are you guys closing? He said at 6 o'clock. All right. So I finished filming. By 4:30, I checked my phone. I had 2 missed calls. So I called him back. I said, hey, what's up? He said, oh, I just wanted to let you know they picked up your car already. And I said, excuse me? He said, yeah, they came to pick up your car. It's at the body shop now. I said, excuse me, I needed to get things out of my car. What do you mean they took it already? What body shop? He didn't tell me what was going on. And he said, oh, well, that's why I gave you a call, but you didn't answer. And I said, so you took it upon yourself, the fact that I did not pick up the phone as consent to take my vehicle to a place that I don't even know, and I don't even know who was driving it. I didn't even know that you guys were gonna have it outsourced. You didn't tell me it wasn't gonna be done at the dealership. So he tells me that he's already leaving work. So annoying. I talked to the manager and I said, bring me my car back because I wanted to see the damage in person and I wanted to take things out of my car. And she says, oh, we can't bring it here, but we could give you a vehicle so that way you can go get it because the shop also can't bring it over here. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep my Camry here at my shop until I end up figuring things out with the dealership, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. But I really don't want to leave this video off on a negative note. So I'm going to throw in the Formula Drift vlog here. So let's head on over to Long Beach. high note. But thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Drive safe. Bye.